I was born and raised right here in California. And so me, I want to be a drum major for justice. I want to stand up and making sure that my voice is heard loud and clear. And not only my voice, but my colleagues who couldn't be here. Also share the same passion, the same motivation to making sure that everybody in California have a roof over their head. Let me say that again. That everyone have a roof over their head, but a decent roof, not just any roof. They should not have to live in deplorable conditions as you had to endure.
Animals in the zoo, livestock, the USDA would not let livestock live in this, essentially. But as tenants at Veritas, we are in this situation. Now, I've come to believe with my tenants and also with other Veritas tenants here, that we have become essentially traumatized by these standards, these health and safety issues. They came and they tried to drain this, the Veritas plumbers did, but they left all of this mess all over my living room. I had to clean it up with Lysol wipes. And no PPE was offered. No reasonable accommodation was offered. Nothing. This is basically below a human standard.
We're seeing, thanks to research from HRC, this same dynamic of not only the problems worsening, but the government being part of the problem. So the landlord of this building and the building across the street, Veritas and Musser, they received forgivable PPP loans from the government, and this was a program meant to benefit small businesses that are impacted by the crisis. So this is just not right. The housing market is out of control. Everybody knows that. We're still seeing families that can't buy and tenants that are being abused. And one thing that we know is that the larger corporate landlords are more likely to be raising rents, are more likely to be evicting tenants, and are more likely to be keeping families in uninhabitable conditions. We know there's a problem, but it's hard to hold these institutions accountable, in large part because, for the most part, we don't necessarily know who they are.
So that's one of the reasons why I had to stand up and champion 1199. That's important to me because 1199 speaks about generational wealth. I represent black and brown individuals in my community. But those individuals who work hard every day, trying to get a piece of the American dream, cannot get a piece of the American dream if they are priced out of the market. And that's what's happening not only in Los Angeles, but all around across California. We can't talk about generational wealth if we're not in a position to pass on generational wealth to our children or to our nieces and nephews. And so the best way to get the piece of the American dream is home ownership.